The Young and the Restless preview week of September 30. Sharon's confession. Daniel spills bad Heather news to Lucy. Sharon comes home to questions. Nick asks where she's been. Did Sharon really kill Heather? Joshua Morrow offers huge hint. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers exercise videotape for the week of September 30. October 4 reveals that Sharon Newman will have to give her family an explanation following her homecoming. After a one-sided discussion at Cassie Newman's grave, it'll feel like Sharon's going to come clean. Young and the Restless's daily exercise shows Sharon averring that's why she confessed, but that'll just produce more confusion. Nick Newman will ask what Sharon confessed to, while Mariah Copeland and Faith Newman wonder the same thing. Still, Sharon may not go through with an admission of guilt related to Heather Stevens' demise. Rather, Sharon might claim she confessed to Cassie about letting her family down and how important she wanted to make effects right. Maybe Sharon's graveside converse with Cassie actually made her see how important she has to cleave to her freedom and be with her family. Whatever the case, Young and the Restless went to a lot of trouble having Sharon clean up the crime scene and dispose of Heather's body. It seems silly to have Sharon do all that just so she can confess it all incontinently. This feels like a fake-out concession rather, so Sharon may admit she's been off her meds, or at least that she's been rejecting her family's help when she shouldn't. Nick, Maria, and Faith may end up relieved if they view this as a positive turning point for Sharon. Over with Daniel Romalotti Jr. and Lucy Romalotti, they'll solicitude about Heather's evaporating act. When Daniel gets a textbook on his phone, Lucy will hope it's Heather with updates on her whereabouts. Unfortunately, Daniel will look confused as he delivers unsettling news. We'll see a puzzled Daniel tell Lucy that her mama's not coming home, so Sharon might shoot a fake textbook from Heather's phone to explain her exposure. Perhaps Sharon will make it feel like Heather demanded to get down for a while, especially after Daniel stood against the idea of leaving city like she wanted. Thanks to Sharon texting in her place, Heather might advise Daniel not to communicate her and claim she needs time alone. Maybe Heather will indeed make a vaticination about her relationship with Daniel not working out. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Daniel and Lucy will struggle to make sense of all this, so stay tuned to watch them pound over the suggestions. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Friday, September 27, reveals that Sharon Newman will visit the cemetery and look for guidance from Cassie Newman at her grave. Sharon will now realize she no way should have gone to Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s extension, allowing that harming him would give her check. Effects obviously went far further off the rails than Sharon ever could have imagined due to her grim showdown with Heather Stevens. Sharon will talk to Cassie about her knockout and struggle with guilt over her conduct. Although Sharon will wish she could claim she acted in tone defense, she wouldn't suppose that's possible grounded on what she does flash back. Since Friday will be Sharon Case's 30th anniversary occasion, there will be plenitude of flashbacks of Sharon's Young and the Restless history as she talks to Cassie. Sharon will suppose back on the highs and lows of her love with Nick Newman and all the conflict that played out with Nikki Newman. We'll also see Sharon flash back vital moments involving Cassie and some of her nature moments as well, such like when she burned down the Newman estate. Sharon will ultimately reflect on her trip of reconnecting with Mariah Copeland and getting her mama. It'll bring some comfort since part of Cassie will always be outside Mariah as her binary. There'll be some flashbacks of Sharon's challenges, like when she faced cancer and got ruinous updates on Ray Rosala's fatal auto accident. Still, Sharon will know she also got good news along the way, so she'll recall some career triumphs and awful family recollections. Although Cameron Kirsten was principally the devil on Sharon's shoulder, she'll turn to Cassie as her guiding light and angel outside. Sharon will consider if she should turn herself in, confess to her crime, and hope that her family can forgive her for what she's done. As Sharon mulls it over, she'll call her family her one remaining true joy. After Sharon thanks Cassie and decides she knows what she has to do, she'll head home. Just before Nick is about to go out searching for Sharon, she'll enter the cabin door. Maria and Faith Newman will rush into Sharon's arms as she apologizes for spooking all of them. Nick will ask if Sharon is each right and wonder where she's been. "I'm Oak. Everything is going to be Oak," Sharon will declare with a reassuring nod. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon's plot will continue to come with surprises, so we'll bring you more prognostications on all the marvels ahead. CDL's where you want to be for atrocious Young and the Restless spoilers, prognostications, updates, and news, so make us your top Young and the Restless source. The Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman's internal health plot hit its climax during the show when Heather Stevens set up her nemesis in her apartment. Sharon had originally broken into the condo to bane Daniel Romalotti. Still, upon reflection and despite Cameron Kirsten's hurting, she decided not to. As she was leaving, Heather caught Sharon in her home, and effects turned unattractive presto. The two got into an argument, and as Heather was about to call the police, Sharon's internal insecurity took over. She pushed Heather, knocking her down, but also bartered out. When Sharon woke up on the settee, Heather was dead. Rather of calling the sanitarium or the police, her Cameron daydream induced her to get relief of the body, clean up the murder mess in the apartment, and act as if she wasn't shamefaced of anything. A veritably emotional Sharon did just that. But Young and the Restless observers wonder if she wouldn't be wrought with guilt as the days and weeks go by. Still, was Heather's end real? Was Sharon behind it? Could Sharon be featuring? Maybe it was all a daydream. Josh Morrow lately spoke with Sod ahead of Sharon Case/Sharon Newman's big 30th anniversary. Morrow reflected on the 30-time relationship between Schick and how he and Case have worked together so nearly over the once 3 decades, noting what an inconceivable gift his co-star is and how the Young and the Restless is lucky to have her. He also sang the praises of both Case and Lyndon Ashby, their inconceivable dynamic, and the amazing story they were telling on daytime drama defenses. Morrow tells Sodi that, "She's killing it. I'm veritably proud of her. Don't be awaiting anything from me in this story." But Sharon Case absolutely murders the plot, along with Lyndon. Murder, you say, Josh? Intriguing word choice to describe Case and Lyndon's bow, considering what went down during Thursday's show. Is this all real? If it is, could it also be possible that Sharon didn't kill Heather as she bartered out? Only time will tell. The Young and the Restless spoilers remind suckers that this plot has had so numerous twists and turns to date that just about anything is possible when it comes to the outgrowth of it all. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.